Minecraft Education Edition with Crew Tim. Today we will be doing the Code Builder tutorial challenge number 5. Hi everyone, welcome back. Go ahead and log in if you can. If you cannot, go ahead and follow along. We are going to do Code Builder tutorial challenge number 5 today. So let's go to play. My Worlds. Let's go to Code Builder tutorial. Okay, we are in here and we are ready for challenge number 5. So let's go ahead and let's read what we have up here. Challenge 5, got diamonds. Use the move, destroy, and collect commands to gather the specified materials. Bonus, have your agent drop the collected materials in the hopper using drop all items in inventory command. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at this first of all, and then we'll break it down. We're going to do this in survival mode first, then later you can change it to creative mode just so you can put the blocks back and you don't have to go make a new tutorial. So we've got this, we got our agent here already on 1. We're going to go down, we're going to break all those blocks down and collect them. Then we're going to come back over here and we're going to go down B. Break all those blocks and collect them, and then come back over and do our last one over here. So we have that, and here's our hopper. Bonus, drop all inventory in here. We're going to drop it in there. We'll stand there. So we have challenge C, B, and A. So we have challenge A first. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at it and see what we need to do. So how many of these do we have? We have 1, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need to move forward 10 spaces, and we need to break those and collect them. Let's go ahead and go into code and see what we've got. Go into code, we have a challenge 5. Let's go ahead and do that, and all we've got is a chat command ready. So what we need to do is we need to move forward and we need to break them and collect them. So if we look here, we have our forward, right? So we have our forward that we need, and we also have, what else do we need? We need to, let's see, destroy. So we need to destroy, and we also need to collect. So we need to collect all. So where's our collect all? Agent collect all. Alright, so let's look at this. We have these, but we'd have to do 10, 10. Let's put a loop in here. Let's grab a loop, and let's grab a repeating loop. We'll put that in there, right? And what's the first thing we need to do? We will need to destroy forward, because we have that one block right in front of us, right? So we have that one block in front of us. So if we destroy forward, and then we move forward, and then we can collect all. So as we do it, and how many blocks did we count? Do you remember? We counted 10. So let's repeat this 10 times. So let's repeat this 10 times and see what happens. So we have our CHA5. Let's run it and let's see. Alright, here's our agent. There's my first block. And this is why I say you can switch over to creative mode, because then you can put the blocks back and you can see what you're doing better, or you can play with it a little more. So let's go ahead and we'll do T, and we'll run CHA5 and see if he goes down to the end down there. So there he is. He's moving along. Got down to the end. Let's go see. Let's right click on him, and there we go. We have our blocks there. So now that we're down at the end down here, what do we need to do? We need to turn around. So we're going to do this. We're going to do a right turn, which will have us looking that way, and another right turn, which will have us looking this way. And then we'll come back our 10, right? But we need to move a little further. So let's come back and let's move back 11. Then we'll do a left turn, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll move 3, and we'll do another left turn, and then we'll go forward 1, and that'll put us right there. So let's go ahead, let's back out here, let's do code, and let's add those in there. So what did we say we were going to do? We were going to do a right turn. So we've got right here, we don't want to put it in the loop, we want it outside the loop. So we've got a right turn, and then we'll go ahead and we'll duplicate that and put it in there. Now I could have put a smaller loop, but why? And then we want to come forward by 11 because we went forward by 10, but we're coming back. So let's go 11. And then when we come back 11, we'll be 1 in front. Then we need to do a left turn. So let's grab one of these. And we're going to turn in here. And we're going to turn left. Then we have to move forward by 3. So let's duplicate this. Forward by 3. And then we need another left turn. And forward by 1. So we'll do a left turn, forward by 1, and that should put us right on the other starting plate. So let's go ahead and we'll put that, and let's run it. Okay, now might be a good time for us to go ahead and put this into creative mode, because we are going to need to get some blocks for the agent to break. Okay, now we are in creative mode, so let's go ahead and let's put some blocks here for him to break. And you can see we're putting the blocks down, and we get to the end and I can't put any, so I still can't break stuff. I can break these blocks and these underneath, but not that. So let's go ahead, jump back up here. Now we already know he's going to go down and break those, but we're testing is turn around, come back, come up this way, go over there, and we'll stop on that one. So let's go ahead, do T, CHA5, and enter. And there he goes. He's going down, breaking them. And 2 turns, come back, around, over, and he is there. So let's go ahead and do the next one. Now the next one you would think would be the same, right? Because we're doing the same thing. So we have a loop already here. If we do that loop, it'll do it and it'll collect it like it's supposed to. So let's copy this loop. Let's duplicate this loop and let's drop it down here. Alright, and we have that in there. So let's go ahead and run this again. Now let's jump down here. Let's go put some more blocks back down here. And there we go. Let's call our agent over. And so now what we're testing is he's going to go break all these, turn around, come back, go over here, do this one, and go break all those. Let's see what we got. CHA5. There he goes. He's going down. We know this one's good. We've already run it. So let's come on back. Go over here. Now he's going to go break those. And we've got those. And so we've got to come back. And we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to come back 11. We're going to move over 3. And we're going to do that. So let's go ahead. Since we already know what we're doing, let's do this. We already know that we have a loop to go down, and then he turns around and comes back, and then we have another loop and come back again. So now we need to copy all of this part right here, and we're going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this whole thing right here. So let's duplicate everything. So now you see I have 2 CHA5s, but one is dark and one's light, because what happens? The reason I did that is so I can take and pick this one apart, and we really don't have to go and do all this stuff again. So I got this part. This is the part that I want to move down here, right? I'm going to put it underneath that loop. Then I'm going to go up here and we're going to delete this. We're going to delete that, and you see my CHA5 comes back. So I've got my first loop, goes down, does that, turns around, comes back up, goes over, sitting in front of the second one, goes down, does that. So we should be able to do the same thing, right? Run the same thing again. and come back up and go over and forward by 1 and then down. So let's go ahead, since we know that works and that works, let's go copy this one. Let's copy this one. This is going to be our third row. So let's come down, we'll copy the third row, and let's run it and see where we're at. So when we're done running this, we should have the first row, second row, and third row, and our agent should be down at the end waiting. So let's run that. Let's bring our agent back over here. So let's do / and teleport and bring our agent back here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the same blocks for all of them, because it really doesn't matter what block we have. We saw that the agent already can pick them up and move them. So let's go ahead and do that. So those two have already been done. We're going to the third one. It should be down there. Let's run it. CHA5. Okay, our agent's going. Gonna do a couple right turns, come back over here. All right, that's good. So this is our new code. When he gets to the bottom there, we just copied the other one. Come back, move over, and down we go. So let's go ahead and let's go down there and let's see what we have. So our agent's there. Okay, click on the agent. You see we've got all our stuff in there. So what we need to do is we need to do 2 right turns again and be facing this way. Now we came back 11 before, right? 11 put us right here. So let's come back and we'll go 12. And then we're going to do a left turn and we're going to move forward 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll put us here. And we're facing this way, so we're going to want to do 2 left turns, right? So if we're facing this way, we're going to go left turn, and we're facing that way. So we're going to do 2 left turns, and then we're going to see what happens when we drop all. Let's go see what happens. So let's go into code. Okay, we're in code. Now let's do something different. Instead of running everything again and putting blocks again, let's go like this. Let's go to player, let's grab a new command, and let's call it drop, and let's just do the last part that we need to do and we'll test that. So we needed a right turn, right? We needed 2 right turns to make him turn around. So let's copy that, let's put that in there. So we got 2 right turns and we've got to come forward by 12. So let's come forward by 12. And then we have a left turn. We need to do a left turn because that forward by 12 puts us 1 in front of the starting plate. Left turn, then we need to go forward by 3. Let's go forward by 3. And then we have 2 left turns to make him face the hopper. Right, so we got 2 left turns, so there's 1 and 2. So there's our 2 left turns, and then we're going to do a drop all forward and see what happens. So we have a drop all. Where's our drop all? There it is. Agent drop all. So we want to drop all forward, and let's run it and let's see what happens. So we're right here. He's at the bottom. We don't have to restart everything. Let's go ahead and do T and we'll run drop and see what happens. So he comes back, does the turn, and he drops everything, but it doesn't go into the hopper. Doesn't go into the hopper. Let me go pick this stuff up. We will return it to the agent. So put all this back in the agent. So the agent has that. Let's go ahead, reset him, run back down here, and where was it? This one right here. Let's see if that's where I want to be at, and yep, that's where we want to be. So let's go ahead and let's revamp this a little bit. Let's go back into code. And what happened was when he dropped it, so we know this part's good. It comes and it drops everything, right? So let's go ahead, let's take this out. Well, no, let's keep it in there. Let's keep it in there and figure out what else we need. So it's dropping it, but it's not going in there. Let's try this. Let's take a loop. Let's take a while loop, right? While it's doing something, right? So while, let's make it true. while the agent, so we have agent collect all, right? So the agent, we're going to make him collect. So he drops it, and then what's going to happen is going to pick it all up again, and then we're going to do another drop all inside this loop, right? But this time we're going to drop it down. So if we drop it down, we can see that he's going to drop it forward so the stuff's in front of him, but then he's going to pick it all up again and drop it. So while this is true, while there's loot, while there's stuff on the ground, the agent's going to pick it up and drop it and pick it up and drop it and pick it up and drop it. So let's go ahead and let's click it and let's run it again, and we'll go ahead and run drop again and see what happens. So here he comes, he's going over, drop, drop, drop. Now you see, now it's all gone. So all the stuff has been dropped. If we come over and we look at the agent, there's nothing in the inventory. Of course, in the hopper, it's going to be nothing, a few things in there. So the agent dropped it. Now all we have to do is put all of this together and put our blocks back on there and run it as one big time. So let's go ahead, go back into code. Go back into code. We already know we've got this is good. All of this is good over here. This is our CHA5, right? So let's go ahead and let's just grab all of this, drop it in under that. We can come over here and delete that. So let's delete that. And now we've just got our CHA5. It's got all the stuff in there that we need. If we want to look at it in JavaScript, you can come over here, click on JavaScript. You can see got our loops in there, got everything that we need. If you want to look at it in Python, come over here, click on Python. And again, if you want to copy it, you can Control A, Control C, go drop it into an editor or whatever you need. So let's go back to blocks and let's run this. I'm going to go ahead and set this back up and put some blocks in there and get our agent at the starting point, and then we'll come back and we will run everything. Okay, here we are. I put some blocks in there, just threw some in there, and our agent's there. Let's go ahead, take a look at our code one more time. So we have the first one, we're going to walk down, we're going to break everything, we're going to pick it up, then we're going to right turn, come back, move over. This is our second column here. We're going to go down, we're going to destroy, we're going to collect, we're going to do the same thing we did on the first one, right turn, come back. This will be our third column, third row. We're going to go forward, destroy, collect all. Oh, we don't want to drop all in there. We need to do a collect all in there. So let's get rid of this one. And let's throw a collect all in there. So there we go. So now we have a forward, a collect all. That's on our third one. We're going to come back and we're going to drop everything. We're going to drop everything forward. And then we're going to do a loop. We're going to pick it up and keep dropping it until everything's gone off of there. So let's go ahead, let's run it and see how it works. Okay, so we're going to do TCHA5. And there he goes. So far so good. Down to the end, come back, and let's go down second one. Okay. Come back, do the third one. Let's go over here. We'll stand here. We got a good view. Picking everything up. Dropping all that. Come back over. Drop, 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 drop. And his inventory is still got a couple in there. There they go. Now they're dropped. So everything is gone now. And we are finished with number 5. We will move on to number 6. And we're going to do that one in creative mode too, because there's a lot of stuff to do. Great job, everyone. I will see you on the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.